Give the 100 bits to the Oblivion. The title should be normal. I should go bald? I don't think you would like me if I was bald. It'd be unseemly. I don't remember what I put as a legal live message, bro. Are you always late? Yeah, you're actually a dog shit watcher. Then you waited this fucking long. The chat here, but whatever. Thanks for the sub. Hold on. Oh, it's League of Legends again. Why does it do this? Hello. Welcome to my green room. My green room. Dude, there's nothing that runs with purple. I'm actually a bot. It's not even funny. That's kind of funny. Yeah, but I just got it on my computer. I'll do it when I'm done with this. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, good morning. It's a beautiful day for you and me. It's gonna be a focus stream or a good mood stream. I don't know. I don't know what I want. I see Taylor, thank you for the sub. Really? Did that thing that I say happen after that or no? Why? What's wrong with ow? It just means like 100 things. I'm just getting like 100 contexts. It's not that bad. I think you're just mad a little bit. Something. Are you mad? Is it? Do we need to help you in some way? Or? Well, it's 3:03 a.m. Dude, that is a good morning, right? I mean, dude, not to be that guy, but imagine not being up by 3 a.m. already and like getting ready for work and everything. Like, are you an unproductive like loser if you're not already up by 3? Or what? I'm confused. You gotta be early to work, man. Can I alternate there? If I was, like, I don't know, if I was WizKid then maybe, but like, there's no point doing this. Because it's not like I die within the spam ever. Spam. Like, it's not even a spam. It's just like 3 clicks. It's just like you can spam, but I think it's better not to. Because if I do a consistent amount of clicks, then I can control how I go into the ship portal. Which is better anyway. Like, even if I would spam faster, it's not really worth it. Overall, I would say that I don't do more clicks than I need to almost ever. I could, but like you see me play like ship parts. Like, I am very good at ship. Ship's my best game, and I really click like less than most people. Because it's more of like a, I don't know, it's about a positional thing, and Wave's kind of the same thing if you can make it like that. Sorry, nerd. Nerd! Yeah, I don't know if I feel like focusing or not today. I didn't get much sleep because of the squirrels, which haven't gone away out of my attic. In fact, I think they failed to seal the entrance because I pretty much heard them enter, I feel like. Like, from what I could approximate to them entering. Okay, it's so annoying, too, because I was literally, like, 1 minute from falling asleep. In real time, a single minute from falling asleep. And then they started making a bunch of noise. And it took me another like hour and a half to fall asleep. I watched a productive day. It just disappeared in front of my eyes. I was like, I'm going to get up at 2:30. It's going to be awesome. I watched the opportunity for that to fucking fly away, bro. I feel like an actual loser. I stay in this house, yeah, for now. I mean, but I don't know, forever. It's not their fault. It's my fault. Like 100%, it's my fault. It's the thing. Like I bought earplugs to try out again. Right, ones that were less intensive, so my tinnitus didn't flare up. And I couldn't sleep because I could hear, like, my heartbeat and, like, blood rushing between several parts of my body. Or something. I don't know how else to describe it. But it was unsleepable. Oh. The duel. Yeah, pretty good run though. I mean, come on, right? Where's my accolades, bro? Any accolades? I don't even know why I died even, actually. Is that good that I don't know why I died? Or is that... Tell me how to feel. I don't know how to feel. I need you to tell me how I feel about things. Because I've decided I no longer want to think for myself. And I want to be like more like a vessel sort of like entity. That the opinions of others around me kind of like shape how I view the world and my experience. I do have both chats open. Although I'm only reading the TikTok chat. Which is a fantastic place to be. I mean, I love my TikTok chat so much, bro. I don't know what they do on fucking Instagram, except it looks evil. I had a friend show me Instagram Reels once, and I was like, I'm not religious, but, like, this is the work of the devil, I think, probably. Or it's like, it's the best explanation for what I'm like. It's actually, like, at least, I don't know if it's just, like, his feed was fucked up, but Instagram Reels was like, here's someone dying, here's something fucked up, here's a video that doesn't make any sense. It's like AI morphing together, and the most grotesque thing you've ever seen. And it's like, ding, 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 ding. Like, what the fuck is going on that platform? It, like, I can't, like, I don't know what they're doing over there, dude. But I don't want any part of that, I'll tell you that. Instagram scares me. I'm so glad I just never downloaded Instagram or like TikTok or anything. Every time I say that, that fucking video beams into my head of like how people expect others to react when they say they don't have TikTok. But I just didn't download it. I think I didn't do it out of any moral. It's just like not something I needed, so I didn't download it. I don't think I'd be that into either of them anyway, because I don't like videos like that. The only reason I like Twitter is because it's mostly like text-based. And I think people are a lot funnier over text than like with videos, in my opinion. It's a much more interesting medium for me, in my opinion. Yeah, the checkmark people are so annoying, and they just post the same 5 songs over and over again. The radio station, they play the same 5 songs. I said it to become funny, ironically, but like only if you were that already. It's like the fucking 99-year-old diner old-fashioned white one. It's funny for a bit. Hold, always hold, please hold, please hold. And T Familia, they were the sub. Pineapple. I liked them, but they want you dead. Everyone knows. Or they try to digest you while you're eating them, I should say. What? You're here? Dude, Matt, that's so weird. Because I like conflated MK Robin plus Nightbot message. Like, and enough badges and colors were there for me to be like, that's you. But I didn't look yet. But then I look and it's not you. And now it actually is you now, right after that happened. So that was weird, if you wanted to know what it is that I do. Ship gameplay without CBF is okay. Wave? No. No, 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 no. Although ship is not that fun without CBF, like low-key. Like ship no CBF, like you're doing the inputs, but you just feel like ass about it. Like it just doesn't feel great. It's doable, but it's just like, you know what I mean? Like it's just not really. Yeah, literally all Rocktrip had to do to avoid this entire issue, by the way, was just make it 360, and none of this would have happened, by the way. Maybe eventually down the line. But even to this day, 360 is like the highest, like most commonly seen refresh rate, and still most people are still on 240. But even back in 2.1, that was like 360 was the highest it went, really. Oops. My FPS counter. The problem is, it like floats like this when I'm in a start position for some reason. Which is why I have it off for now. Maybe I'll turn it back on when I put computer, but it's like, You think you should go for Flame Wall or beat Orochi first and then Flame Wall? I would make your mother a cake to show how much you care about her. She would honestly be really impressed if you did that. You can't tell me she wouldn't be. That'd be my personal recommendation. What's a good mod menu except of Mega Hack? I don't think one exists. Or I wouldn't know. Just get Mega Hack then. Trust me, you want it. You want Mega Hack. You don't want anything else. Is the roach even real? Well, it's kind of real, but it's like... What is the hardest level beaten on mobile? It's still not very hard. Or like it is like a fucking 120 hertz CBF phone. But is that really? That's not really mobile anymore at that point. If you, especially like if you plug in you can like plug in like, mice and keypads and shit. CBF phone. It snowed last night. It snowed. I thought Philly was better at this snow thing, but they're really not. The power went out like 3 times while I was sleeping. It woke me up every time because the fucking fan would stop. And it was like when like the TV stopped and it woke you up as a kid. But they couldn't do it. Is today the 14th, really? Oh shit! Guys, 6-year keynote's anniversary. That's right. I didn't realize it was the 14th, that's cool. Today, many years ago, it was my day. No, I'm so bad at that ship. It's just it's so unfair. So I don't do ship on muscle memory. I do it entirely on visual cues, and that black flash is maybe the single hardest obstacle in the entire level. Because I can't see, and there's no like just keep clicking through it. It doesn't work like that for me. It just doesn't. Like I need to see where the ship is and everything. It's so annoying, but that's just how it works. What the fuck? I like hit the blue pad. It's unfortunate. What are you gonna do? Is there any good music coming out soon? I don't know. Oh, better just hope for the best, right? There's like nothing I can do, really. At least it has aura. If it didn't have aura, then I'd not forgive it. Whoa. You hate that kanji. It's fine. You're tweaking. You need to embrace it. Mutsumatsu. I don't remember what GMOs I've installed. A lot of them. Dude, I think like there was a like a post on YouTube I got to recommend. Like, what was your favorite player of all time? And it was like Zoink, Doggy, and Tech, and of course I voted Tech because, dude, Tech was moving back in those days, bro. Like, it wasn't just that he was the best player necessarily. It was also like the way that he played was so cool to me, at least. Like that you could click that fast and that sustained and have it like actually work. Like I up to that point I had never seen someone click with that much precision and speed. And I was just like, holy shit. So that's like when but I went into the replies and there were people talking about me. And they were talking about me like I was fucking dead, dude. It was like, oh, he did so many great things for us back then in those days. Like they were talking about me like I actually passed on, bro. It was crazy. I am done with, bro. In the public eye, I'm actually gone for, bro. I'm like a fucking like ancient rumor now. Yeah. I passed on. I passed away. It's still weirder though. Like, I think objectively I've fallen off, but I haven't. Like, so I'm confused by it. I think it's like newer people coming into the community. I can't tell. Like my YouTube videos and my streams get like maybe 30% less than they did back in 2022 even? 2023? I wouldn't call that falling off, but it's like no one's... I don't know, I have no idea what to make of it, bro. I was cloned. And we passed on peacefully. Yeah. Yeah, I think a lot of it is like I haven't really lost viewership, but like other people have gained viewership by so much more that I'm just a much smaller piece of the pie. And I think so then proportionally I'm a lot smaller. If that makes sense. Crackhead circles? No, bro. That song is so obnoxious. Fucking little darky man. Aye! What is that noise? What are any of his noises? GG F Night. Let's go. Why did everyone be Blade of Justice? Blade of Justice counter increased. No, I'm sure I haven't. I actually was keeping track of that. I haven't seen it in a few days. It's been a few days since our last Blade of Justice mention, I think. Dude, fuck! This click is so. This click is one of the hardest clicks in the entire, by the way. I feel like it doesn't look like it is. But I think, look at like the hitboxes when I died at this click, bro. Like, it's not that easy. It's a weird click. You want to aim yourself in such a specific quadrant of the map, bro. Who was XI? I've never heard of that artist before. I have not heard of XI. Well, I don't really listen to music or anything. Music is mostly just like a waste of time, I feel like, because like you're not grinding, I would say. If you're listening to music, you're not grinding. Hustle culture. Bro is dead. Dude. That doesn't listen to no fucking music, bro. I swear to God, that motherfucker listens to nothing. Why is it so hard, man? People to blame. On list, Xerix, Deca. All possible people to blame. I was gonna make it in the drop, dude. Musical anhedonia. Anhedonia. It's bro talking like I know what the word musical means, bro. Holy fucking big word talking nerd, bro. I haven't gotten nothing done. Actually, 2 streams ago, I got 74. That's good work. I'll say it, and I don't say that much anymore. talking more. Not sure what happened. I'm just mantling this poor guy in chat. I'm sorry. I'm trolling. I like XI. I like Akasha. You know that song? And it's got like the blue planet in the background. I like all sorts of XI songs. I'm just trolling. Is it OG Timus do? I know I didn't stream it all, and I also don't remember. I don't like Peggy that much anymore, but I like LP. Due to my actions in 2022, the Ghost of Ranking Dread, or whatever that song is named, is the latest song that could ever exist. Like, that song always just reminds me of, like, 7:30 a.m. after, like, a night of, like, hanging out. That's what that song is to me now, like, forever. It's, like, the latest possible time the song could be. Like, it's borderline morning, that song. Like, it's like the song that plays when you're just completely out of energy at the end of it, and you see the sun starting to rise through the fucking blinds, and you're like, it's over. It's over. My God, I've been I actually cannot. I listen to music every fucking day. I think. Yeah, no, literally, I can't imagine a day where I wouldn't listen to music in it. Sorry, all I'll do is troll all day. Realistically, it's kind of my whole thing. Believe everything I say blindly. Blindly. Well, no, I wasn't even like, the thing is, I wasn't even like acting in like sarcastic way. I'm literally like, my word mouth says, and then the outcome is resolved. I am the golden buzzer from America's Got Talent. End of it. No further explanation. You can make up the rest of the story if you'd like, but that's all I'm gonna give you. Be creative, dude. I'm not gonna do all the fucking work for you. You can't always make the bits. Simon Cowell. We did, bro. And then that other fucker, Howard Stern, was like, I have no fun left. So here's what I say to people now because of that. I was talking about this, I think, with a friend of mine the other day, and I think that they should just have it so there should be no singers in America's Got Talent. There are so many other shows for that. America's Got Talent should be about everything but singing. That's why the fuck... It was always so annoying, and then it was like 50% singers in the finals and shit. And it's just like... Because of course, like, it's singing... It's like fucking Fox and Melee, dude. Like, of course you made it there. Like... It's not, like, it's so versatile and you can just keep doing it. Like, of course it's going to keep being there. But, like, being able to make it that far with, like, a unique, like, thing, so much more interesting, bro. And I don't care about the singers, bro. I'm not impressed by singing. Is that weird to say? Like, if you're, like, a good singer. I know it probably takes a lot of hard work, but I'm just, like, unmoved. I'm unmoved. I don't care. I was never that big into singing Please You with one hand, as opposed to what? Exactly. I'm not saying, like, I know singing is, like, hard. It just doesn't, like, move me. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not impressed by, like, a good singer at all. That's all I'm saying. Like, I know it takes probably, like, a lot of hard work out of it. I always like the magic shows, the magic people. I would never want to be like a magician, but I think like good magicians are cool. The problem is like it's such like an aura gap between being a bad musician and a good musician. You know, if you're like a bad of most other things, like it's kind of endearing. But being like a bad magician is like it almost causes like secondhand embarrassment, dude. Like I can't like it actually like I don't know how to describe it, dude. But like being a good magician, I mean that's like one of the greatest party tricks there is. If you can just be a good magician and just whip out some bullshit, but you gotta be like actually good at it. But like if you're bad at it, oh, it's just. But you have to be bad to be good. And that's, like, normally, I think people are too, like, wrapped up in the fact that they'll be bad at something, which sucks. And then, like, a lot of people don't do something because they don't want to be bad at it. But, like, I totally get it for magicians, dude. I don't know how they do it. Like, I don't know how you get past that barrier. Like, you have to do so much practice before showing anyone anything. But you have to show people stuff to fucking... Dude, magicians can be creepy fuckers, man. I know what you're talking about. I don't know what it is, man. You could see that before, but then the spike changes. Lol. My next artist after Deimos. I will not go for any artist after this. I completely failed this level. Like to the point where not failed, but like if I was good enough to beat a new artist after this without it taking forever, it would have already I would have already beaten this. I need to work on my skill a lot better to be able to do anything harder than this. Which I'm going to do. I'm going to get my skill up, but it's gonna take a while because I'm very, 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 very far off. I can tell. I think a lot of people think I'm not, but the problem is it's not about the fucking consistency. I mean, it's not about the skill, it's about the consistency. I just don't have the consistency. And the only way to fix that is by beating more stuff. And I know that it works because I have been beating other stuff a lot faster than I would have before. Like, it definitely works. But I need to do more of that if I want to beat a harder, because I just don't have the consistency right now. Like, I'm almost already at the point where I'm just gambling at this level. That's the I failed part. If I got to the part where I'm gambling, it's bad. We did a bad job. In my eye, at least it's like it's not really like a bad job. Like I still completed the level, but it's like a special clear condition. Like if you can beat a level without having to resort to gambling method where you just keep spamming the attempts. It's like a perfect clear. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play this until I go on my break for New Year's, and then if I haven't beaten it by then, or if I'm not getting any more progress, I'm gonna beat like another level and then come back to Daimos. So like I'll play this up until like the 21st, I think, or I don't know. No, like 24th. No, I'm doing Christmas on the 24th, so I'll play this up until the 23rd, and then if I haven't made any substantial progress, when I come back from my break, I will play another main list, and then when I beat that main list, I'll come back to this. That's my plan. I'm not demotivating myself. I'm just being honest. Because, okay, the problem for me, like, is that also, it's not even only a matter of that. A lot of it is, like, when I get into this sort of gameplay loop, like, I just get kind of bored, honestly. And then when I start to get bored, then I have a whole other problem. Where it just doesn't feel, like, fresh enough for me to lock in. And then that kind of exacerbates the issue. If that makes any sense. When I stop making consistent process, I just get bored. Hello, B Pizzle. The next 7 days are gonna be very good. Okay. And it's one of those things where, like, again, like, yes, if like there wasn't a squirrel in my attic and I was getting consistent sleep and blah 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 blah, then I'd be doing better. But I'm not, so it doesn't, like, I'm not that version of myself right now. So I'm the version of myself that I am, if that makes sense. And that's what we have to work with. So if this version of myself can't make it happen and I can't mitigate the issue, that's just how it is. This is who I am for now. And I have to play. I can't play around an ideal condition that I may or may not be able to. It's not even the squirrel's fault. Like, I wouldn't wake 99.9% of people up. It only wakes me up because I'm just such a, like... It's so annoying, dude. If 80 streams watched in a row. Yeah, and the problem is earbuds are not good enough. I need to do more practice. I don't know, it's one of those things, man. Like, you're not supposed to hate yourself. I hate myself so much. But only the parts of me I can't control. Like, of course, anyone would hate themselves if they couldn't fall asleep ever. Like, there's no acceptance of that in me. But it's not like a self-esteem thing, because it's not like I'm doing it. Like, it's just happening to me. If that makes sense. Like, the fact that I can't sleep ruins my life forever. Like, of course I'm gonna be upset about that. Like, it's not like, it's not... That's how it is. Oh my god, bro. No, the longest I ever slept in my life was when I got heat stroke and slept for like 14 hours or something insane. Probably very unhealthy. I probably like, I don't even know. I don't think anything good came out of that. I had to guess. I wouldn't say I love myself. I say I want the best for myself. And I hate that so many other parts of myself make it impossible for that to happen. But mostly the sleep thing. I mean, that's the worst of it, right? No, I never finished Shimmer. Maybe I'll do it off Shimmer or something. I'm on board. I'm sweating. I might want to turn off my camera, make it paid only. Like my camera? It's a good idea. Actually, you should make every element. It should be like when you click on the stream, like only like 10% of the screen is visible and it's like random. Like the area of visible screen moves around like a screensaver. And then if you sub, it unlocks like more, and then the more bits you give, the more of the screen it unlocks. Is it single digit temperature, you mean? Yeah, I think so. Or close to it if it's not. I know it's really cold. One Kelvin. I still go out in shorts and everyone looks like I kill people, and that's like my job. Everyone looks at me like the government pays me to kill people whenever I go outside in shorts. But it's just like, I've said it before, but it's too hot inside the places to warrant wearing pants. Like my reward for wearing pants to feel slightly better outside is an 85-degree grocery store where I will immediately burn up. Like, fuck that. Like, I don't... it's not like I'm spending all my time... Like, if I was going on a walk outside for a long time, then I'd wear pants, but I'm not. I'm walking from the parking lot to the grocery store right now. Why the fuck would I ever... Like... Yeah. Stupid. Dude, I do not. I hated... Maybe it's like nah, I mean, I was always like this, but I hated going to the grocery store with my parents so much, bro. I love my parents, right? But oh my god, I hated going to the grocery store with them so much. It's not even funny. Like, it's actually not funny. Every time they said we had to go to the grocery store, it felt like I got shot a million times in the chest. Like, when I got in the car, and my dad was like, we have to stop at the grocery store real quick on the way back to home. No! Fuck, man. Like, that will literally take 2.5 hours out of my life that I will never see ever again. And it's gonna be in the most useless ways of all. Like, what the fuck are we even doing? I still, to this day, don't know how the grocery store. Like, I go in the grocery store and leave within 5 minutes, if that. I walk. I'm like a rat or a mouse or something going on these like designated paths that I carved for myself. I know what I want. I know what aisle it's in. Ding, 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 ding. Leave. Done. What the fuck we've been doing in the grocery store? Not like, I don't know. I have a route, man. I have a route that I modify based on the items I need at any given point in time. I don't understand. And it's like every time my parents went to the grocery store, it's like they've never seen one before. They're like, oh, what's in this aisle? Like, we've been here 500 times. What do you mean? And like looking at the items on the what's here? It's like you've never seen it before. It's like you get it with a fucking memory zap eraser ray every time you leave this fucking place. Like, how is that even possible? Dude, I don't know. So now I just do it super fast, bro. And that's something I just cannot wrap my head around, right? If we're gonna be walking in the grocery store for like 2 hours, why are we wasting so much time parking as close as possible? While we could just park like 5 spots away immediately. And this is something I genuinely don't understand about people in general. So many times, bro, I've been in a parking lot and people have like waited to take spots close by when you could just walk 10 steps to make that distance to a, like, what are we doing? Just get out of the fucking car, dude, and walk. Like, we are already going to be walking for way longer than we ever need to inside this grocery store. What is the difference? It's so annoying. Just go. You save so much time. I don't even bother. I don't even try to do any complicated nothing. I don't like parking next to other people so I can like open the door wide to get my groceries in. And it's like, some people make the argument like, oh, when you get older, you're blah, 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 blah. Yeah, but like for example, like at an amusement park, when like parents do this, like we're going to be walking all day. How much of a difference does this actually make in the long term here? By the end of the day, we're going to have logged 8 fucking miles by walking around the theme park, and you care about parking 2 inches closer? Like, what is the difference even? It's losing time. You're going to be waiting in line and other stuff like that. 11K FPS. I don't know. Yeah, like, it's important to keep you gotta use your body to be able to do it. Hello, Maya. Dude, oh my god. I don't know why we're so lazy, dude. We're actually in an Instacart economy right now, bro. Americans are so fucking lazy. Okay, we're gonna start Wegmans by far. I love Wegmans. Wegmans is affordable and good quality. I like that. Bro, people be DoorDashing everything. You notice that shit? Like, DoorDash groceries, utilities, food, everything. They DoorDash everything. Holy shit. I know a lot of people don't. If you don't got a car, that's fine. But like, we can't drive. People are so fucking lazy. It's crazy. What I want for Christmas? Nothing. My parents asked me if I wanted anything. I said, no, please don't do anything. We don't need nothing, bro. We're good. We're good. Yeah, I remember once I used DoorDash like fucking like 20 days in a row because I had COVID. And my mom was so mad at me. I was like, COVID-19, Mom, COVID-19. I don't know what to tell you. Like, this is what it was. But yeah, like, stuff like that is one of the only things where I'll say, like, there's like I don't know why people who don't have a lot of money do it if they have another option. It's just mind-boggling. You're just burning money. APD, thank you for the sub. Like, I don't know, how are people affording it even? Like, it's like $30 for everything you DoorDash, no matter what it is. You're gonna be like a Wendy's medium fry, it's still gonna be like $25 at checkout. Like, I don't understand how people are affording to do this every single day for every meal. Like, what the fuck? You gotta be like a fucking gajillionaire, bro. Yeah, I don't know, bro. Yeah, there's people, I mean, like, it's just, like, fucking weird, man. It's, like, the only thing that's, like, that's true for it. Because I think, like, a lot of, like, the ultra-wealthy try to, like, gaslight people into thinking, like, oh, young people are poor because they have terrible spending habits. And that's, like, not true, except for that one thing. I know so many people, bro. That, oh, they're 100% right on that one. And that's the only one. Everything else, it's, like, they're spending money on, like, utilities and food and shit. Like necessities. But yeah, we should not be DoorDashing, bro. Hardest level I can beat in 24 hours? I have no idea. Probably like a level, that would be like 300 on the list now or something. In 24 hours is like, I go with 3 sessions in there probably. I don't know. What can I beat in that amount of time? I don't know. Probably 24 hours playtime is much different. Because that's like, I mean, I beat that level, my Tony was a Christmas level in less than 24 hours of playtime. So I could beat like a really hard level in that amount of time, probably. But like, that's not the same. You could just say cobwebs. Oh, I guess I could be cobwebs in 24 hours, yeah. Probably right. I will be the one to seal the deal. Thank you, I know. I will be the one to seal the deal. For my new hit single, I'll be the one to seal the deal. Oh, let's seal the deal. And be a young boy. DoorDash in America really that expensive? Yeah, it's pretty damn expensive, I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, it's almost double what you would actually pay if you were there, I think. I think it is ironic that, well, I mean, obviously it's because they're evil and they don't care, but a lot of, like, super wealthy are like, dude, just stop spending money on useless shit and you'll be rich. And then they make useless shit for you to spend money on purpose, like gambling sites and DoorDash shit and stuff like that. I don't know how they work when you're doing it, bro. Everything's gambling now. Gambling. 777, let's go! Ba-ba-da, ba-ba-da. Dude, DoorDash will it'll be like $20 plus $3 plus $3 equals $42. I swear to God, like the math doesn't work. Like, there's, like, shadow numbers that get added behind the scenes, bro. It doesn't, like, those numbers don't equal that final number. The only times I've had to use DoorDash in modern history have been when, like, me and my friends have started drinking, and then we realized we had no food, which was really embarrassing, and we're just like, oh my god. Can't drive nowhere now. I have no idea how anyone has ever driven drunk, actually. Like, just from, like, a fundamental perspective, I'm not sure how it's possible to get behind a wheel in that state. And yet, there are people who do it. I mean, like, the Midwest, dude. That shit's serious, man. They don't got public infrastructure and they drink themselves to death every fucking day, bro. Wisconsin core, bro. I'm telling you, they're serious. It's ridiculous. Having to drive to a place just to get food is an American problem? Yeah. Very. Yeah, you gotta spend $1 million on Uber. You have to drive to a place to do everything, and the things I already drive to are like the same 8 possible experiences. Like, oh, I'm with friends. What are the 8 things that we can do? Society's so fucking boring. Has anyone noticed that? Like, oh, you're with friends, and let's go out and do something, except there's only 5 possible options. We live in a world of mass surplus with like infinite creativity, and we've come up with like 4 possible things you could do when you go out. Like, how is that even possible? How have we not come up with more shit, man? What's the last thing we came up with? Escape room? Is that the last innovation we've ever had? Is that the last time we actually came up with a new thing to do outside? Okay, let's go do it. And that's expensive as shit, bro. And they're always kind of like... Actually, I did one recently that was like fun. I can't even hate on it. Like, that was actually fun. But like, I don't know you guys, but 75% of these games like I do are just stupid. Like, they're made for stupid people. And that like... The challenge has nothing to do with any sort of like actual mental computation. It's always just like, hopefully you see this object hiding in the corner, or hopefully you put this over here for no fucking reason. Like, it's always like, those escape rooms are always like catered to like the bottom denominator, so there's no actual brain power ever being used, and it's just like almost like luck placing things in the correct place at the correct time. It's not very fun. Top Golf? Is that new? I'm gonna top. I don't know how expensive is Top Golf. If it's not that expensive, it'd be fun to do, probably. Like, I'd like to try it, but it's probably like super expensive. Anything golf related is super expensive. Dude, for some reason, I'm like really good at laser tag. Like, I think I've won like every laser tag I've played for like years and years and years. And like every time I go, it feels like I'm winning games. I don't know why, but I feel like, I don't know. Maybe I just get like really into it or something. I have no idea why. I think me and my friends all go. I'm serious, bro. I think laser tag is really cool in that it like really does take you out of the world and put you in another one if it's like done right. I've never looked at that saw in my life, dude. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I've never looked at that saw in my entire life. I didn't even know you could hit that shit. That's so fucking stupid. Dude, I'm sorry. Like, I feel like sorry, dude. I literally just never even once in my life thought about that saw. I had no idea that there's a saw. My bad, y'all. What are you gonna do? I mean, what the fuck? Bro, I had no idea there was a saw there. What? Yo, we just learned something new, bro. I thought those were like air decoration. I actually did not think these were real objects you could hit. Oh my god, that's crazy. I did not think those were real. Like, I actually just had no idea. Now we know it. Yeah, maybe they updated the level. That's crazy. No, we gotta break it down. Yay! I'd like to thank no one in particular. You guys didn't really do anything. Alright, I'll quit later. I'll do it. I'll do what you say. Level. Oops. You get an AI generated car insurance ad? That's good. If I get good sleep tonight? Oh, fuck no. Oh my god. No, the power woke up a million. Do you mean like tonight? Are you like guessing tomorrow? I would put my last night's sleep at 2 out of 10 quality. It took me 2.5 hours to fall asleep, and then I was woken up 3 times by the power going out. It was really bad, actually. W test. Yeah, that's the problem. It's like, do I have an enter into REM sleep? I don't think so. Or, I don't know. I think I have, like, severe, like, I think getting, like, a really low amount of sleep for years and years and years probably, like, fucks up my brain forever, probably, a lot. It's not good. Isn't Glep the fucking green guy? You know, he said the man goes, yeah. My bro's a bum. I can't do anything that helps. No, weed wakes me up. Alcohol wakes me up. Coffee's not good for me. It would put me to sleep, but it's not good. Benzos do nothing. Melatonin does nothing. Trazodone does nothing. I'm a special guy. Excuse me. So it's not even like I'm not looking to fall asleep instantaneously. I just want it to take like 30 minutes. You know what I mean? Like I feel like I'm not even asking for anything that crazy. Even that would be like fine. 30 minutes would be awesome. Actually, I get so many hours back in my day if it took me 30 minutes of sleep, bro. No, and I also, that's a bunch of bullshit in my opinion. Like the indica versus sativa thing, I don't believe it's real. I don't know. I've never felt like different from the difference of them. I mean, different strains make me feel differently, but I've never like an indica versus a sativa. Never did anything a certain way. I tried getting a concussion. Yeah. It didn't need. I woke up pretty fast after I got the last one I got. Every day is just like a million days until tomorrow. I don't know. That's the only way to describe it. It takes me hours to find tomorrow, and then when I finally do it, it's like, ugh. I wake up all groggy when I finally find tomorrow. I just don't use weed enough, I guess, to like really be able to tell the difference. I mean, I haven't even smoked since I smoked at the last meetup, but since then, I have not done anything. It was like, what even was that? I don't remember. Why? I have asthma? No. I hate carts. Dude, I tried a cart once, and I killed the entire cart in one night. Did it properly. Nothing. I know I'm not doing it wrong. But they just don't fucking do anything. Cards are so weak, it's crazy. I don't know why. Those fuckers do nothing. It's only fun. No, it's only fun, like, in the context of getting, like, crossfaded. That is the only way a card has ever done anything to me. Other than that, like, if it's just the card, nothing. No, I've tried, dude. I've been down this road. I swear to God, I've been down this road where I tried to find a card that worked. I went on this whole quest. They work, but very, very, very slowly. I've been down this road many times. I've tried many different things. Friends have tried to figure out the way. It's got to be a bong or an edible or it's not going to work. That is what I learned. Or I guess a dab rig, but I've never done one of those, and I don't really plan on it. I like the bong when I'm smoking. I do. I like the amount. Because for me, I think a bong is more similar to a cart for other people. And so I can like really kind of easily control the level I want to feel. If that makes sense. Right, so it's cards. It's like, I need to do 1,000,000. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like, fuck you, man. I don't got all day for this. But I could never be that into weed anyway, because I don't have asthma, but I have really bad acid reflux, and I have really bad, like for example, on a day like today, no way. And that's like 80% of it. It's where it's just like my throat is just like coated in mucus and acid and shit. It's like you would not want to put smoke in there. I'll tell you from experience, you don't want to put smoke in there. It's really bad when you put smoke in there. You're real. Hello, hello, hello. You missed it. I just got 100%. I'm playing for fun. That's crazy. But yeah, I only really like doing weed if I have alcohol beforehand, because it kind of like, I don't know, alcohol stops my acid reflux momentarily. Because it's not really, like, my acid isn't because of, like, it's not normal. It's not because of, like, I'm, like, overeating or whatever, it's some other bullshit. Parts in my system don't work right. No. I think the actual reason that alcohol stops my acid reflux is because it's kind of like an depressant, and I think it depresses my like the inflammatory systems that cause acid to happen in the first place. Is my best theory. Because my acid reflux is actually just a product of inflammation in my everything, due to me always being allergic to everything. Oops. No return to Sphera? No, probably not. Right now, my throat feels like shit. I think because it's been cold, I think I need to get my humidifier out soon. So my throat just feels so bad. Not like, it doesn't hurt or anything, it just feels really dry. It's 30% humidity in here, which isn't that bad, but if it gets worse during the night and it's like down to like 20-something%, then it's probably a problem for me. If I had to guess. Yeah, you also won't beat the level. If it's a smell in your nose that won't get away, it's probably sinus drainage. That's what it is for me. Every time that happens. I'm sight reading you. The smell in my nose, whenever I get really bad sinus drainage, I always it smells like burnt apricot in my nose. That's what it smells like every time. That's like the best explanation I can do for what it smells like. What? That's weird. It felt like I clicked, but I guess I probably didn't. La, 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 la. I don't know what burnt apricot smell like in the first place. That's a great question. I don't know. Nor do I know why it smells like that specifically, but that is what I would answer. It would be, my answer is it smells like burnt apricot. I can smell things now, for those who haven't been caught up. I got a surgery. Although I can't say that I've encountered apricots since I got a surgery. And it was the middle of last year. A bit over a year and a half now. Yeah, it was all this stream. I'm the goat. Fuck yeah. No, my thing doesn't stop progressing. Which is good. Maybe it'll continue later, but I still wouldn't get LASIK for it. I mentioned this somewhere recently, but LASIK surgery is one of the highest revert rates of any surgery in the entire world. Thank you for the 5 pounds, Ghosty Pep. Yep. Bing! Sad medias. I'm tired today, man. I am so tired. No rest for the Nathan. Yeah, yesterday was super sub day. Not gonna lie. What's up, Zenify? Hey, dude. I think maybe my allergies are acting because my eyes are like all fucking watery. Yeah, it was really frustrating back in the day, my astigmatism. But I don't really care about it as much anymore because it stopped getting worse and I just got better at handling it. But yeah, it was a major source of misery back in 2021 because I just assumed it would keep getting worse until I was blind. I do think it's fair, but now I don't really care about it because it's not getting worse. If it gets worse again, then I'll care about it. But yeah, I took AB Calc. It was awesome. Dude, the first thing, I opened my phone and checked Twitter this morning, and the first thing I saw was the gif of me with the tree swaying back and forth. And I was like, oh shit, it's all been leaked. They know what I did now. And I had to like remind myself that doesn't mean everything. Like it's not true. I don't know why I put that together. I mean, like, the level I played. Like, I thought it was, like, leaked the level I beat. Because of that being there. I was like, they found out. Everyone knows. It's fucking raps. Do you guys like my GIF? I hope you liked it because the first part of it used to have a star on top. And I was doing that exact same motion. And the star was coated in glitter. And it fell off the tree, and it just covered my entire fucking setup in glitter, which was the most annoying. So if I look kind of upset in the GIF, that's because I just cleaned up glitter for 20 minutes before doing that. Again, I hate glitter. We should never have invented glitter. Worst thing, it's probably like literally just like microplastics and dude, it's so stupid. Glitter is the worst thing, bro. Sand prank! If it was real. Yeah, glitter's useful in the glitter bomb. I glitter bomb myself, dude. It's so bad. It's so annoying, bro. Fuck. But you know what they say? It takes 1,000 horse to lead one man. Everyone please stream and now goes to bed. Well, then I'll be very lonely. And I'll cry tears of glitter. Why'd you get glitter bomb? What the fuck? What'd you do, bro? I don't think Mark Rober almost killed someone. Maybe. I mean, I guess I don't know. Like, dude, did anyone die at Beast's, like, fucking Saudi Arabia theme park or whatever? I don't know. Maybe it was in Dubai. I don't remember where it was. It didn't happen yet? I don't remember. I just remember hearing about it. I think the Vsauce has a really good reputation. Markiplier has a really good reputation. I feel like Voice Protocol has a really good reputation. As far as streamers go, I don't think I've ever heard someone talk bad about Queso in my entire life. He might actually be him. I don't think I've ever heard someone say a single bad thing about him. I'm gonna see Markiplier's movie. Would that involve me going to the theaters? Because then no. I can't go to movie theaters anymore. That's where I have 100% chance. Maybe I'll see it if it gets on streaming or something. Look, I'm just saying APAC should probably have to register as like a foreign group, no? Like all the other ones? I'm just saying. Dude Perfect? I don't even know what Dude Perfect. I vaguely remember what they do. Dude, it's crazy though, bro. It's crazy. The whole fucking thing is crazy. But no, I'm not anti-Semitic. To answer your question. But it's crazy that they're just be held to different fucking rules. Money buys everything. Look at the $5. Dude Perfect did trick shots. Oh, I think I remember. Like they shot like a basketball off a dam or something. Maybe the $2 chiller. Thank you, I appreciate that. That will go right towards it. No, so one of the things. So the thing about me is, I will never hate a group of people based off of like a factor like that. You know what I mean? Like, there's no like single factor, like where someone's from, or there's never going to be any situation where something like that is true for me, because I'm not racist or anything, or I'm not anything is. I just think if you are, you're actually just like a low IQ fucking moron to like generalize a group of people. But it's like so common now. Like it'll be one of those things like people like point to like look, like people who are black in America score lower on tests, as if that's not fucking a result of systemic racism in the first place. And they know that, but they're just racist for whatever. But like, why? Why are people racist? I don't get it. Like, are they just stupid? They need to feel better than another group of people? Or what the fuck, man? It's just embarrassing. If you're a grown ass man and you're racist like that, bro, like it's just fucking embarrassing. Like it's just like you're an idiot. And like logic doesn't apply to you, bro. Like you don't. Oops, I clicked too fast. That's a pretty rare death, but it happens. It's kind of hard. It's kind of hard to do anything about it, honestly. Like, I don't know what to actually like do to prevent that from happening. So like, you have to do it early. You have to do like right in the middle, but you don't want to wait too long, or you will die 100%. And like late is much more of a problem than early there. Like it's a much more like commonly. My best friend 131 at adoption. 7. But like, am I curious? I would say I'm a curious person. I'm inquisitive, so to speak. The closest I get to hating a group on principle would be like the ultra wealthy. But even then, you can't make a generalized statement like that. But I can make a generalized statement about the ultra wealthy who also seek to maintain their position by blah 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 blah. Those people I all hate for sure, but I can't like you know. Yeah, I would say most ultra wealthy are not good people because you kind of have to be kind of weird to end up like that. They're just mentally ill, bro. Yeah. No, I would never, like, there's no racist or, what do you say if you're, like, against a group of people from, like, a certain country? Xenophobic, I guess? Like, I'm definitely none of that sort of stuff. Genshin players. Well, even that's slightly different because it's something that people choose to do versus something that people are. You know what I mean? Like I can see myself hating a group of people for what they choose to do. Like I hate people who cheat in video games, for example, as we talked about, which is like different. Because it's like a more of a. definitely don't agree with religion, but I don't hate people who are religious, because a lot of them are just like born into it. I don't agree with religion. I think it's insane, or a lot of it's just... My stance on religion is that, like, I'm totally fine with whatever people believe, but I almost wouldn't want to fathom the idea that any sort of, like, greater being would have any influence over my life, because then they hate me to a degree I can't even, like, fathom with words. Like, and honestly, it just doesn't, like, everyone... Like, if anything like that actually existed, whatever made us doesn't care about us anymore. It's left. Yeah. Like, I don't subscribe to the idea that everything happens for a reason. My family religious? Yeah, half of them are, half of them aren't. I went to church a lot as a kid. I did like church, not because of the religious stuff. I thought it was a cool building. I actually really like old church architecture, like a lot. Maybe that's one of the reasons I really like chapter 4 as well. But I have always just super dug like religious architecture. It's always been super interesting to me, and just mind-bogglingly beautiful, really. In a lot of places. So I didn't really mind going. As a kid, even if I didn't, even then, I was like, what bullshit. But this is how I am, I think. It's really simple. They give you the 23 months, bro. Yeah, for real, though. Like, oh my god. Yeah, I don't mean to at all make light of this or say it with any degree of like a lack of seriousness, but yeah, the whole like child abuse thing in like religious context is like real, and it's very disheartening, honestly, that is something that's been allowed to continue for this long. Yeah, it's kind of religion served a very important purpose as we were evolving in the world, but it's kind of digital now, obviously. But now religion serves a weird role in a lot of people's lives. If it was really if like religion served the role that the religions themselves actually meant to serve, then I would have no problem. But a lot of people use it to justify extremely hateful. Because the thing about like the Bible and other stuff like that is it's very much like the Constitution in that you can kind of mold it to say whatever it is that you want it to say, and then you can use those words to justify whatever fucking hateful belief you have. And I just have no heart. There is no place for hateful beliefs in my heart, and I believe that such a thing is just completely intolerable in a modern society. Like, I have no problem with people practicing religion, but you cannot use it to justify those insane fucking, like, things that it doesn't even say. You know what I mean? It's crazy. Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, like you can just interpret it in certain ways, but I think if you were to really take what the Bible is saying seriously, you would not hold those hateful views, right? Like it's not. There's no. It's not. It's at no point in the Ten Commandments does it say you should hate trans people. You know what I mean? Like it's like it's they just use it to mean whatever they want it to mean, man. Love thy neighbor unless. I do think I think religious study is actually super interesting because a lot of it is like a reflection of what life was like back then and the values that people held and all that other sort of stuff. And I think it's a really interesting kind of, and also because like religion has been used as a means of control for like millennia, right? I mean, the whole separating of church and state and the reconjoining in the Dark Ages and all that. Super fascinating stuff how they twisted it for that reason. Maybe the 4 pounds, I think. Too bad. I really, yeah. I kind of shoot these shoots like a podcast all the time, and I just like talking about stuff I'm interested in. So I'm glad that it works for you. Yeah. It's very interesting historically. Did anyone else get like fooled as a kid into thinking you hated history because of American history? American history is so boring and nothing happened. But then learning about like fucking like the origin of man and like ancient China and like all that other stuff and like how we actually developed as a society is so much more interesting than American history is so like AI, bro. We've existed for like 250 years. It's not been like a particular, like, yeah, there's some stuff that happened, but not that much to make it interesting compared to like what happened in the world. Is it like that in other countries? I'm curious. Or is it like, because I could see it being one of those, like, I'm sure to every country you learn a good bit about your own country. But it feels like in America we barely learn anything about other countries. I mean, most Americans can't point to a lot of countries on a map. I don't know if that's the same in other places. But it's very interesting because religion, not all religions, I shouldn't say, but many religions were used as a means of populace control. That was all the group who wanted to stay in power needed. Like, that was their main tool. And honestly, only recently did a good chunk of the population break out of that thanks to technology and interconnectedness that we have now. I mean, that drastically reduced a lot of stuff like that. I mean, America was like, what, like 80% religious? Like, not even that long ago? I'm sure that number's dropped drastically as time has continued. And so now that they don't have that means of control anymore, I think that's why they're so happy about a lot of the other stuff they have now, like social media and stuff like that, which is, they have a different playbook, obviously, with that one, but it's interesting how the means of control kind of moves over time. Canadian history? I don't even know much about it. I think France was in control at some point, and then did you guys have a war? Maybe, probably. Like an independence war probably happened at some point. I consider myself an anarchist. No. I think I touched on this last year. I think humanity's not really set to make it, so I'm like a nothingist. Just, like I don't actually believe that any system would work. Maybe there's better systems out there, but I don't believe that. I believe humanity's on a course to just destroy itself. But nihilism, like, would, like, indicate that I don't care about my own life to some extent, or, like, nothing matters, I guess. But I do believe that my life and the people around me matter. It's just that I don't see humanity itself making. It's, like, one of those things where I want me and everyone I know to have a fantastic life. But I just don't see it all working out in the long run. Yeah, I think we just have too many flaws, and as we get more potent and potent tools, I think eventually the pendulum will just swing too much and we just destroy everything, probably. But I don't know. My stance is that, like, the factors are out of my control and I don't care enough to do anything about it for them to be in my control. Maybe that's like a bad mindset to have, but I don't care. Like, it's not really... I don't know if the world's gonna end. I just think there may be some event that sets us back a long time. I don't know if humanity itself will be wiped out, actually. Like, fully. At any given point in time. I think we might be at the point where humanity survives in some form for a very long time. Just maybe not like this. This could just be some weird spike that happened. You know. This could just be like a weird anomaly that happens for like 1,000 years, and then we go like dip back down to how we were for 1,000 years before this all happened, for all we know. That wave's tough. Was it purple? I didn't even look at it. That sucks, man. Right before the sauce. It's just because it's wave. I'm so bad at the wave game, man. Realistically. I felt like that attempt was going to be a good one. At like 20, I was like, you know what? Yeah, let's try it this time. There it goes. It just felt like that one had to be... one of them. That wave is the hardest part of the break. I'm sure you all agree. Well, actually, I don't know if everyone agrees, but for me, I mean, this wave is so much harder than any other part of this break. So it's fine. Except for maybe the ship before the second drop. That part is kind of fucking insane. Although I'm really good at the swoop. Like that move. Even the $5 have been enjoying this so far? Yeah. I think that the second drop is really bad, though. The more I think about it. I like everything up to that point, and then that point just kind of turns into a fucking... Like, the wave is so unfair. I've died there 3 times, and it feels like none of it's my fault, but... Like, it is my fault, but it's so stupid. Like, something could be your fault and still be annoying. Like, it's just like... You know what I mean? Like, come on. They made it all the way there and you just give me with the luck wave. Like, seriously, if God or Jesus exists, the hatred that like he has for me is so violent that I want nothing to do with him. Like it is unbelievable the amount that he would have had to hate me for this to be possible. So the belief in him existing would mean that if I did believe that he existed, I would have to then also assume that I've lived life in an incredibly immoral way. Something to deserve something like this. Or is it that my parents did something and now I get that? Which also is stupid. I wouldn't believe that any sort of fucking God would do that. That I would receive the sins of my parents. Any God that I want anything to do with anyway. That's not my fault. Not that they even did anything. But you know what I mean. Oops. It's crazy though. Like I would have to believe in earnest. Like, and also, I just think it's stupid. Like, the idea that everything happens for a reason. I love dogs so much. Why make me allergic to them? Like, what's the reason behind that? Like, I love being outside so much. Let's make him allergic to grass. Oh, also make him allergic to dust so that he sucks when he's inside, too. Like, what would be the reason for that? Unless, like, the hatred of me is just so large. Think of the $5. Yeah, like, what the fuck is the point? Like, no moral God would do that, I don't think. Unless I am just such a bad person. Of like the major religions, I think I like Buddhism the most. I like the whole cycle of reincarnation concept. Not that I believe in it. I don't believe in any religion. But it's definitely one that I think is like the most like nice, I guess. Did they like find like something psychoactive when they came up with Buddhism, dude? Because like that's gotta be like the closest. Like that's what that would make me think. I think if that happened to me. Like I'd honestly be like, yeah, that's probably what's happening here. Dude, why did I die there? Damn it. I was worried about, like, I don't know what it is about that wave, but every single time I get there from a run, dude. No, dude. I know it's supposed to be like a happy moment, but there's really no reason when you get past that wave that you can't just keep going. And I wasn't even like that nervous. Like I was low-key in control, like entirely. Probably why I passed away. Like I just felt, you saw, I just felt in control. Damn it, though. Like, I don't know. That's supposed to be happy, but like, you could just, there's no reason you can't just keep going when you get past that point. It's kind of bittersweet, honestly. W test. I guess I should just really intently stare at that saw blade. Buddhism real? Question mark? What do you guys think? Pretty good evidence. Well, I learned from that mistake. That exact mistake will not happen again, which is kind of just like best you can aim for there. It's weird. Like I don't know. That part's so weird, man. Maybe I do want to do 4 clicks there because like I just can't get myself to like. But I don't like that. If I'm not gonna make. I might die to that wave again, but probably not that exact way. I just wasn't looking where I needed to be looking. I think about French people. Well, they do smoke a lot of cigarettes, but other than that, I like it. I wouldn't go back though because like. A lot of their foods are bread related and I can't. Like there's a lot of European countries I wouldn't go to now because I'm gluten free. Unfortunately. There's just like so many foods. But yeah, no, that cigarette thing is real. They do. I mean, that's not unique to France either. Gluten sounds like a loan word from like German or Dutch or something. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, if we're looking at it just on like a because I kind of have a belief to some extent that matter is conscious, not in the way that we would describe consciousness as our consciousness, but we are made of matter. We are conscious. But I wouldn't call it, I don't think it's conscious, I don't know how to describe it. Like to its basic, most fundamental level, like a particle interacts with another particle because of it, like, it doesn't make a decision, but it's doing something, a behavior. And I think we're just that expanded on and on and on to extreme levels where we're no longer distinguishable. We're more than the sum of our parts. We're still those pieces of matter making those decisions just in incredibly complex and unbelievably large ways. But I don't think that life would make life to this degree if this wasn't like an intrinsic property of matter. Does that make sense? Like, it's too complicated to happen just because. I think it happens because matter likes to do this, whatever this is. We like to come together, for one. That's like gravity exists. Why does gravity exist? It's just a property of matter. It's something that it does. I mean, it's all just like a property of matter, I guess. I don't know why existence exists, but I understand. All I'm saying is that matter has these properties, and I think those properties are still underlying principles behind why we exist at all. You know what I mean? Like all of the intrinsic properties of matter. I don't know why they exist, but I think that they have some general relation to the way that we exist as humans now. If that makes, I don't know. I might just be tweaking, bro. I'm just saying. I'm just saying, like, we are built of those blocks that follow those rules. It's just so weird. Why would it continuously... Like, what is the end goal of life? That's the question. Like, what does it want? I think it's just like a weird byproduct of matter doing what it does, and that's the way that it does it, I guess. I don't fucking know. Dude, I'm so sleep deprived. I literally said those words, and then my next conscious thought was, I'm at the drop now. I don't even know when the fucking last, like, I don't know the gap between when I said the word and when I got to the drop was, but it was like literally the next thought. Like, you know what's kind of crazy? Like, it's almost like matter exists, like the brain existing. Like, we're hardwired to do what matter wants us to do, right? Like, we like have signals in our brains that tell us that we want to eat, we want to reproduce, we want to do all these things, so matter continues doing whatever it wants to do. We're just like the conscious thing that's doing it. But it's even then, like, yeah, we're the conscious ones. We're not really deciding to do it. Our brains were made that way. Like, it was wired in that way specifically. I don't give a fuck about Trivago. I don't even know what they do, actually. Well, I'm not trying to answer a question like that. Like, I'm not really super interested in the questions like what came before the universe or whatever, because it's like we have no anything. We don't know. But I'm much more interested in the fact that we can even ask that question in the first place. Why could we ask that we don't know? Like, that's fucking nutso. As if we ironically, every single thing that comprises this is part of that answer. Like, it knows, if the matter could remember, it would know what happened before this. Out of every single thing. The matter was existing for billions of years before it made us. But it doesn't remember. It can't tell us.
You can't say that and then get mad at me for answering your question and going further into more about it.
If I made a fighting game, I don't know. I'd make it so that you are a multicolored blob. And then you fight other blobs. And then when you win, you absorb the other blob. It'll be like a Gario if it was a fighting game. Oh yeah, but all the matter existed the whole time. Right? Give the $2. What does that word mean? Download protocol. I have no idea why I don't feel better about this new best. Like, I thought I'd feel good about passing away, but like, I think I feel indifferent because like I didn't really do anything, and then I kind of just died at the next hard input. You know what I mean? Like that wave passing it just felt really random to begin with. So I'm not gonna feel impressive really for passing it. I'm kind of grateful that I did, but I didn't do anything with it. At that point, I'm looking at speed for level and really. And at that point, anything that's not me beating level is just kind of like, fuck. Whatever. Oh, well. Oh, well, I think I'll take that for the day. New best. Good session. Very good session. We got to the break 3 times. It kind of seems like it wasn't a great session, but it was just one of those sessions where I was really good at the second half of it and then really bad at the first half. It was totally normal, I think, honestly. I didn't... Like, when's the last time I even died to Yuho? I didn't really die there. I think I died to, like... Anyway, I was good at the later parts, is what I'm trying to say. So it was fine. It was actually a pretty good session. Thank you for the 5 pounds. Oh, right. I forgot. Yes, I will do it. Okay. Thank you guys so much for watching. New best. We'll take that. I will be live tomorrow. And hopefully we can get back to the second drop. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching.